Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel EduVibe. In today's lesson, we are as we all know, starting the radicals, and we're doing the next topic of the radicals, which is the rationalizing and the binomial denominators. So, how can we rationalize the denominators? How can we rationalize the denominators if you have the binomial thing? If two things in that with the minus or plus, that will solve the binomial. So we consider that the examples, we state to the examples because this is the thing where if you see the examples, you can solve the any question very easily. So these all examples are for the rationalizing denominators. And how can we rationalize this? We come to know. So let's do the first question. This is the simplest question. So 2 divided by root 3. So we take you have a division notions in this mode in the rationalizing denominators. So 2 root 3, which is the rationalizing one. So rationalizing is what? So we can't left the question if we have a root in the denominator. We have to like be like anything which is not radical in the denominator. Because if there's any radical in the denominator, if there's a variable radical in the denominator, so we have to always do the expression for s is greater than equal to 0 if we have a x in denominator. But if there's no anything, if there's any digit, so there's nothing for any restriction we have to do in that. So that's why we do the rationalizing of denominators, we do rationalizing of the binomial denominators. So that's the thing which is like thing we have to know for rationalizing. So which we have a 12 divided by root 3, and if we have like this, have to multiply this. How? So if there's anything in the denominator which is vertical, you multiply this by the numerator and denominator. When you multiply this, you will get this will be that 12 root 3 multiplying with each other, and when the roots are like this 3 root 3 multiplying with each other, you get the 3. You know that. So this will get the 3, which is like that. If you multiply this, you get this, and this will get the 3. This is the thing. So we will get 3 over there. So now your in denominator you don't have radical, so it's the 10. Now you can simplest form of this, so you get this 4 root 3. This is same like this. That's the answer. Next one, 4 root 5n upon 3 root 2. So now it is 3 root 2. So divide the numerator and denominator by 3 root 2 and then multiply. So 4 times 3 is 12. 5 times 2 is 10. Then we have 9, 4. This can be solved, which is 9 times 2 now, which is 18. You can solve this. So it's 2 upon 3. So 2, 9. That's the answer. Okay, for this question, 6 root 10 upon 5 root 6. You multiply this by their root like this. So what you get? You get 30 root 60 upon 25. So this is on those 1. 6 times 1 times 5. Now the 60 that comes out, how it comes out? So you have you do 4 times 15, I think. Yeah, 4 times 15. So 4 times 15 will give you 15 inside, and you have 5 into 2, so you get 10 divided by 25. You can solve this, you get 2, 5. You have a simplest form like this. For the next one, you have a 4 root 11x divided by the root 6x square. So now we have a variables, but nothing changes. You stays that same thing. So this is 6x square. So 4, so 11 is 16, 66 x cube multiplied by the 6x square. You get a 6x square denominator. Oh no, only 6x. So now 66 can not be solved anymore, but x can be solved. Like you get the 4x square, which is go to 4. So you get 4, you left with 66x, you left with only 6 like this. So this x remains over there. So you get cancel it out, and you get about 466x upon the 3x. This is the answer for that. For the next one, we have a 5 cube root of 2 divided by the 2 cube root of 7. This can be solved like if you want. So it's 532. So 7 multiplied by the cube root 7 and cube root of again 7. You can solve this again. So you get 5 this thing with like 98. Divide this by the 2 into 7. You will get about the answer like same. So this stays 98 divided by the 14. It stays the same answer. For this again, root 5 upon root 5. You can solve it. This root 5 multiply with both. So keep it in mind that how can we do this. So this will comes you get about 4 root 15 minus 2 root 10 upon 5. Nothing is common, but 2 is common, but there is nothing effect with the denominator. So you can left with question like this. So this is like something you have to like not very. So this is the same as the multiplying and dividing you do, but there's like the rationalizing. You have to rationalize like you have to multiply the same thing with the numerator and denominator, which is on the denominator. And with a binomial, so we have binomial. So this is like thing not a root, not always a root, but you have like 4 minus root 6. You have this thing, this and this thing. So for this type of questions, you get the conjugate. The conjugate means that you rationalize the same thing, but you do like 4 plus root 6 and 4 plus root 6. This is called the conjugate. And then you stays the same. Everything will the same. So 20 root 3 plus 5 root 18 and multiply by the 6 minus 16 minus 6, which will give you 20 root 3 plus 5. This is 18. Now this can be solving. So you can do like this. This is 5 into 3 divided by the 10. So 20 root 3 plus 15 root 2 and this is multiplied by the 10. This is then be solved and then you get the 5 in common in the numerator. So 5 in common, you will get a 4 root 3 plus 3 root 2 divided by the 10. This can be cut with this. Now your final answer is 4 root 3 plus 3 root 2 divided by 2. So that's your answer for now. This is the simplest answer. That's all you can do. For next one is again the thing you have to do in this, but I'm out of space. I think I have there. So I can raise this thing because you know that how can we do. So I do another question for now because I'm out of space over there. So you do this question. So you do again the conjugate with the minus now. So that's that thing. How can you solve this? You know that. So solve this. So 108 minus 18 root 7m divided by the 36 minus root 27m. You can solve this more. So 108 minus 27 can be solved. So you're left with only 3m inside the root. That's all we do there. So that's all from like first lesson we do. Missed radical to the entire radical, or the entire radical to missed radical. That's the thing. Now you have a 9 in common. So 12 minus 6, 3m divided by this whole thing, which is again the 9 in common in the denominator 2, which is 4 minus 3m. 9 and cancel out. What do we get? 12 minus 6, 3m upon 4 minus 3m. So that's how you can solve. Let's do this too. Again, minus like this. So this is 14 times 3. I will do 42. 6 times 2 is 12 minus 14 root 18 multiply by the, so it's 9 into 2, then you have a minus 3. You can solve this more. So 42 times 2, so we left with only 3 inside, minus 14. Again I raise this because you can write this if you pause the video and write all the thing, and then I raise this because I want some space. Okay, so minus 14 into 3 into 2, you're going to divide this. So 9 into 2 minus 3, you get 15. Again you can do this further thing. So 84 root 3 minus, you have a 42 root 2 divided by the 15. You can take the 8 in common now. Not 8, 3. 3 in common in this. So over there, so 3 in common, I get 28 root 3 minus 14 root 2 divided by the 15. So you can cut this. This goes 1. So we get 28 root 3 minus 14 root 2 divided by the 5 in that. So why was the space shortage? But you know that how can you solve it. There's a everything be that the binomial denominator you have to do, like conjugate you have to do, all the things stays the same. Like you have to do multiplication, then division, then some simplest form thing, then you get the answer like this. So this is easy thing. So this whole two things that are very important. Have to know this. This is very important for the grade 12 math. Then after the math you have to do in university level. That thing is very important. So that's all for design. This lesson is more focused on how to do rationalizing with the binomials, with the only the radical. That all the things we like doing that. So now we are like doing some. We have knowledge of all the things. We have knowledge of how to solve the radicals, how to solve the how to rationalizing things. Now we do the equations of radicals. We do the radical equations now. That topic we do in the next lesson. For now, this is all for that. So let me say EduVibe, learn smart, do not harder. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. See you in the next lesson. Till let's get with EduVibe.